Are you ready? Let's go!
Don't you sometimes just want to talk about everything? You know, there's days when you can just talk about anything. Need to sit back and chat about nothing at all? Nothing But Julie, coming at you with fun and creative topics and interviews.
Did you hear Julie's podcast? She's got the greatest topics.
Come join the chat about everything, anything, and nothing. So unwind and tune in to Nothing But Julie. Great topics and cool interviews with some pretty awesome people. And now, without further delay, here's Nothing But Julie.
Hello, everybody. It's Julie Schrager, your host of Nothing But Julie podcast. And today is Monday Mission. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I did. It was a beautiful weekend in Florida, something I did not think we were going to get in early April. So I was grateful for it. We had a good 3 days of beautiful weather. And today, Monday, is what seems to be the final day before it starts crawling up and getting hot and wonderfully humid. So I thought, what can I do to motivate myself when it gets so hot out? It's very similar to other states on the map that, during the wintertime, it's just so cold and it's icy and it's snowy and you're basically stuck inside having to figure out things that you can do. And you can go from place to place, but you're still indoors. Pretty much the same here in the early spring and summer, and believe it or not, early fall. So what can I do to keep myself motivated? Well, there's really not much. There's really not much I can do to motivate myself because no matter what, it is so hot outside that I can't do anything. No matter what, even if I motivate myself to go outside, I just don't want to be out there. I am not a sun worshiper. I am not a heat worshiper. I do not like the heat. I get this strange feeling inside my body. I mean, within seconds after walking outside and it's 90 plus degrees with the humidity. And this feeling I get is just my whole body goes into just anger. I am not angry. I just feel anger. I literally start sweating in places I didn't know I could sweat in. And I take care of dogs in the summer. I walk them, and it is so hard. I have to wear a bra liner so I don't, ruin my bras because I'm always sweating under my boobs and my face and my neck and my back. I literally sweat everywhere. And it is so hot for the dogs that I really have to limit their walks. So I take them for a walk and I limit how long I walk them, and then I play with them inside. It's very hard to be motivated when you don't want to be outside and you don't want to be in a boiling hot weather. But I don't want to spend the rest of my 6 months locked inside. So I'm going to do what I tried last year. I would, a few times throughout the day, go outside, take a quick walk, just at least so I could get some vitamin D and so I could just enjoy the day as much as I could. It gets very boring when you can't go outside or you can't do certain things. So my Monday motivation is not just about what can I do in the summer, but it's about what can you do in the winter. I think that there are definitely things that we can do to enjoy being outdoors for even just a little while. Motivating yourself to be with a friend or be in the shade, and still find a way to be outside. If you're in the shade, it's definitely better. I see a lot of people here in Florida walking around with umbrellas, lots and lots of big brimmed hats, and it will work if you can stay in the shade, even though it's humid. It's just about trying to motivate myself as much as I can to do that sometimes the heat is just so overwhelming that I just can't do it. And sometimes I don't have a choice when I have the dog. So I will, wear appropriate clothing and hats and do the best I can do. And so it's more also about how can you motivate yourself to enjoy certain types of weather when it's really not the best situation for you. I think it's just a matter of knowing what you can do to keep yourself cool, hydrating, drinking lots and lots of water before you go out so that your body stays hydrated. Sometimes you can bring a little fan, a fan that has water. I am going to still continue doing my exercising outside as long as I can. But it might have to be early morning, might have to be later at night when the bugs are out. I even have a mesh covering for me, so when I am outside at night, I put it over my hat when I'm walking to avoid the bugs, because it's sometimes the only time during the day to get my walking in. So anyway, it's really just a matter of trying to stay positive and motivated, even with things you really don't want to be motivated with. So anyway, hope you all have a very happy Monday and a great week.